Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is August 24th. The action of God fills my life. And our reference quote this morning comes from the book of Proverbs 20, verse 27. The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord, searching all the inner parts of the belly. So our reading begins. There is a purpose and a plan in all creation. The divine intelligence has always known what it is doing. It now knows why it created me, and it is urging me to fulfill my destiny. All of the action of God is where I am, and is in action through me at every instant. What I need is seeking me. What I want, I have now. For all of God is mine. Infinite mind acts in fullness through its creation, and I am impelled to right action. The perfect action of mind within me governs and directs me in pathways of blessedness. All health is flowing through me. God's health is complete, and I am incapable of experiencing disease. Vitality quickens my body, and my strength is unlimited. Fatigue cannot operate in me today. I am strong in the truth, and I am vitalized by it. I accept the perfect action of God as health, and I radiate this to others. My strength is sufficient for every demand of life. Prosperity is the full action of God in my world of affairs. Business is good, for business is the circulatory action of ideas. I accept money as an activity of the Spirit, and I use it with wisdom. I accept the freedom which money gives to me. I rejoice in an inflow and an outflow of money. God's ideas circulate in my consciousness, and God's money circulates through my affairs. Divine inspiration gives me an alertness to new ideas and a keenness of discernment. My business activities are established in wisdom, expansion, and abundance. The full action of God in my life is perfect peace. The thoughts of God in my consciousness maintain me in poise and harmony. Order greets me wherever I go. I am balanced by truth, and the words that I speak give evidence of my conviction that God acts through me. So let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. So with this breath, with this life itself breathing me, the breath of the infinite breathing itself as me, I allow my attention to go deeper into those nooks and crannies, those places where the light of the infinite searches in the belly representing the center of the thing. I recognize there is only one infinite, ever-present, something that is everything, and yet it is the unformed no thing. That it is simultaneously the unformed substance and the formed. It is the source, the cause of all. It is pure consciousness. It is the one ultimate reality, infinite, ever-present, eternal. It is this thing that has always existed, and yet it is no thing at all, but rather creates things out of itself. To express itself, to expand itself, its experience of itself. Known by many, many names. It is beyond naming. It is beyond containment. It is infinite possibility. And it is expressing itself as me. I recognize that I am an intentional, on purpose, one-of-a-kind, never-to-be repeated desire in the heart of the infinite itself, to know itself, to experience itself, to expand itself as this thing I call my life. I am a point of its expression. I am a candle of divine light that illuminates being made out of it by it. I must be one with it. I must contain it. And yet, it being greater than any individualized expression of itself, I am surrounded by it. And I just pause to give my human brain a moment to absorb that. To remember that while it expresses in multiplicity, there is only one thing happening. The divine expressing divinity. Love expressing love. Life unfolding life. And when I realize that I am that, there is an excitement, there is an exuberance, there is an oh my godness that rises within me And as it does, I become aware that I am what I have been searching for. That the divine self within me is the self that I seek. It is the authenticity that I crave, that requires no protection, that requires no defense. That simply gets to express, that cannot be harmed. And so there is no vulnerability expressing the authenticity of my spiritual self. That idea is an idea of conditioned thinking, and I release it now. That there is nothing unsafe in expressing the depth and breadth of my spiritual nature. It cannot be harmed. It has never been harmed. It is the wholeness, the completeness, and the perfection of being itself, and so it must be that of my being, the expression of the infinite as me. And so I simply wrap myself in this truth today. I allow it to permeate every nook and cranny of my being. And I allow that to shine, to illuminate the path before me in a way that draws others, just as the light draws the moth. The light of me draws the curiosity, draws that which is seeking more light. I claim that that which I am seeking is seeking me, that it is already here. And so I open my eyes and my ears and my heart and my mind to recognize it. To accept it, to receive it, to allow it. I no longer resist the unfolding of life as me. I rejoice. I allow gratitude to be my front door in the world. How I meet every situation with gratitude, not a gratitude of wanting, but a gratitude of knowing, a gratitude that has already received the gift, that lives in infinite possibility now. That uses, guides, directs consciousness itself to fulfill the desires of the divine's heart, which is my heart. It is already done. And knowing that it is complete, knowing that mind, law, soul, the action of creation, that indiscriminate actor has already acted upon the beliefs within me, I take one more step to remove any doubt, all doubt, as I release my word being the word of the infinite spoken through me. I release any need to control the outcome. I release any fear of how it's going to happen. I release all of that because I do know that it is already done. And there is nothing for me to do other than to receive, to allow, to act upon This is the activity of faith. Faith releases. Fear restrains. And so in this moment I release, I let go. In deep, deep gratitude from the assurance of my soul itself. I let go. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.